Aries, welcome. It's the Rainbow Wizard. I will be doing a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. It's been a while, Aries. I hope you're doing amazing. Thank you for stopping by. If this reading, if this reading is resonating with your situation, then I have completed my task. And you can hit the thumbs up, share the video, leave a comment, and all that jazz. So we are at the end of August, the very end of August, and we are in Virgo season. But this reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. Perhaps if you have other Aries in your chart as well. So you decide, you might be born on the cusp, Aries. Always check in with yourself as well, how you're feeling before a reading. Because in Tarot, we magnify various aspects, positive, negative, and it's up to your feelings sometimes to make the judge of that. So do also check in, but also check out, okay? It is for entertainment purposes only. So Aries, let's start. We have Two of Pentacles. Something is in motion about plans that you are halfway there, but you need something to, there is something that you have to balance out well. Could be finances, could be two jobs. There could also be, with the Two of Pentacles and the Emperor, that you have two business ventures. The Emperor is, we know it's for Aries, but this could also be a person that is a twin flame. It could be a father figure. It could be you checking in to listen to, excuse me, an advice that you have received from a father figure or business owner. Someone is on a distance as well, looking at the future, trying to balance this 1 foot in, 1 foot out, making plans. Someone could have Pisces in their chart. There isn't any movement. Strong Pisces energy. Gemini energy. This person, they want action. They want to take action. This person could be very creative. This person could be someone that is very good with words or very charming. They know how to make things happen as well. Being around this person, it could be Gemini energy, is being around someone very lively, someone very intelligent, someone very much fun and balanced as well. I do see this person here has the magician. They're using the magician and their tools in the right way at the moment, at least because of the temperances here. They have a purpose, they have patience. They also view this union as their twin flame union, like it's their home. However, this person is very slow perhaps to make moves towards you, Aries. This person is traveling into calmer waters. I'm picking up someone with a very nice pure energy here. However, in your energy, Aries, I'm picking up that, okay, you might be going through a period where you have felt hurt. Maybe not haven't checked out of feeling hurt, or haven't checked out on in regards to a way of feeling about a situation. I will clarify with that in a minute, but first let's proceed here. I see the Star and I see the Justice. So I am getting forward movement. This is also a time, remember that for those of you that could be feeling some type of negative way or up in your head, feeling like the devil and the moon can be very sort of obscure. It is the path before, you're having two people become the Emperor and the Empress, and that could be a very dark path. That is also to release negative beliefs. It's to release that doubt as well before leveling up. Those feelings is something we all go through, but those feelings aren't facts. Those feelings are triggered by our own trauma. So you could be going through something like that about a person, and these feelings will be released. They can be released. They don't always get released depending on how much you hold on to certain feelings about a situation in your life. There's always different feelings about different aspects in our life, presumably, but sometimes it can enhance those limiting beliefs, perhaps especially if you have been hurt, but and especially if it's related to a person. So let's check in and see who this person is to you, Aries. They have harmony and bliss around them. There are celebrations around them as well. When it comes to their feelings for you, they are neutral. They are sort of seeing what is happening, taking things slowly. It seems this person have started a new chapter. Now this could be a new person as well, Aries. I don't really pick up at this time that there is any baggage between the two of you, not on this person at least, but let's continue to clarify. We have the Four of Wands and we have the Six of Swords that is coming up here. Yeah, this person have improvements in their finances. This person is they could have air elements in their chart. Aquarius, Libra is actually in a row here, or Gemini. So this person could be very smart. They're very, very good with money. This person is very positive, and I definitely pick up that they view you as their emperor, their empress. This person I have here, very like they are basically traveling towards you. This person want to connect with you. They have no hard feelings, or they have new feelings in their life. This person could definitely be new. You could be meeting a twin flame. If this is someone that you haven't seen for a while, it will be a positive reunion. So for most of you, what I'm picking up here, Aries, this is not someone that, if you're going through a separation, relationship, or you have some grief or stress about someone, that's not this person. I don't feel this person and you feel that you have a new path together, and it's very positive energy. It's very exciting as well. I definitely see very glowing positive energy from a person that you are going to reunite with, or you're going to meet for the first time, Aries. But we're going to check in with you because I pick up Aries around you. Someone could have hurt you in the past. This person, Knight of Cups, when they were around you, this person or you, it could have been yourself. So it's something about playing with fire. With a Knight of Cups, we have Pisces, Capricorn, and Libra. So we let's clarify: Three of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Three of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, you might have recently become single or decided to overcome a situation that was brutal to you. Some of you could be dealing with emotions coming up from a long time ago, and it doesn't have to do with the future, but also. Mercury retrograde, I think for most people, especially coming out of Cancer, Leo season, I believe there is a lot of emotions being washed up. Like you could find yourself one day feeling like you look around and you think everyone is a bad person, or everyone has hurt you, or you could look like, because when you look with the moon, the energy, you don't really see things clearly, but it's by your feeling. And if you have felt hurt, it's like, even if, yes, there was a situation, someone hurt you, you could have even dragged that into other areas of your life. So it's your emotions that is rummaging around, and it's not reality. So it's you filtering out your feelings, neutralizing your feelings, and overcoming this devil and the moon here. I see here, Aries, something about in your feelings that there could be some type of very painful trauma. It could be something that's happened to you that was very, very difficult for you, and it has been lingering. It's saying here, Aries, it is time to let it go. It is time to, it's saying here, for those of you that have those emotions coming up, it's saying here, don't really read into it too much. It not going to help you if you were to be like chanting, oh, someone did this, that, they are this, that. And if you keep repeating the words, the cycle in your mind is not going to help you. It's saying here to, for those of you that have these kind of emotions come up in the recent time, it's saying here, with the Three of Swords, it says spend 3 days only to grieve, whatever it is. You're allowed to grieve, you're allowed to let yourself feel pain, but do not allow these feelings to come with you any further. It is saying to you that there is a time to cry, there's a time to smile, there's a time to laugh, there's a time to be sad, there's a time to be angry. So for many of you, you could have had even 2 days randomly or 3 days randomly where you felt some type of way, but that is also a release. So that is also in the air for the moment. I'm picking up that you could have also been blamed for hurting someone. There is something around you where it's kind of very intense feelings of hurt. So this could be like this kind of it's just like an overwhelming amount of emotions coming up, that it has to do with anger and this deceit. But any of these feelings is never going to be long lasting, as much as the feelings of happiness is never forever, because the tides they come, the tides they go. But there is a shift, a major shift in your energy, Aries. So you will find yourself going through some type of release and agreeing internally to say, okay, I am releasing that period of feeling some type of way, and then I put that away, regardless of that what it is. But here it is, something uncomfortable that you have experienced. Now, as you are going through these emotions, you could feel that there is like an illusion about, you could even suddenly have assumed something is as bad as it is. Like, you could have assumed that something is the worst possible outcome when it isn't. That's also very Mercury retrograde. It's like, I have felt so bad for so long, and then you could, if you go into that trail of thought, so it could be, oh my God, I know that everyone in my whole life just like hurt me all the time, and you just go further and further down the rabbit hole. For many of you, you could be advised to see an energy cleanser that is kind of just neutralizing your feelings, because then you can think clearly. So that could be advised. Some of you that is with a magician in reverse, you could be dealing with energies around you that you've been dealing with that is very sort of aggressive. Someone could be trying moon magic, black magic, these energies, and you could have absorbed that as well. But even those energies, they don't last. So the advice here from spirits is that seek someone that can cleanse, wash, neutralize these energies, and that's how they will go. They come as and go as easily as happy feelings as well. But you are here shifting into the new, Aries. Now, for many of you, it's something about if you're dealing with hurt from the past, Aries, this could be in regards to an air sign. You feel some type of way, you feel like when you hear from them, when you see a message from them, and if they have hurt you, then you will feel like it's like you have this longing for the past, but it's something that you have not let go of. Even it's saying here, do not it's not going to be helpful to, in this situation, to be kind of, it's almost like, don't write a case in your head about facts that you believe is related to a situation, not because it's not fact, but because it won't help you. So it's saying here, whatever those feelings is, or whatever someone have put up on you that is negative, it's saying here, come out up of the water, because it is you that's going down. It's not, no one's pushing you down here. So that's how you will neutralize if you have some type of energies around you that is really negative and dark, and someone's trying to overwhelm you with their sorrow, for instance. That could be possible as well. Some of you could be around someone overwhelming grief, sorrow, and it's like taking you down, trying to take you down. All right, you could be around someone that's having an emotional outburst, but it's saying here, it doesn't help you to even, there could be someone with the mental issues they haven't dealt with, that's them. But it's saying here, do not make, it doesn't, you don't need to spend a whole day on Google and try to Google everything, and you're like getting dragged into lots of different stories. Or even when you go into tarot and you're like, oh my God, the end of the day, you'll find yourself in like, well, if I had to present a case towards a court case, you know, what do you call it, jury, they're going to give me judgment, I have enough facts, I have enough information to say, look, and then they will be like, yeah, we believe what you say is true. Would you feel better? So it's saying here, whatever you're feeling based on someone else's harm around you potentially, or any trauma that's happened to you, it's just saying here that justice will be served, but you don't have to continue sort of raising a banner and travel around the world and promote that someone have hurt you or that someone is bad. It's saying here, remove any negative thinking, any negative words, any negative beliefs, because it's not going to serve its justice based on feeling. Or even if someone is asking you to be like, come on, you know, raise that banner for me. Can you not see what someone is doing for me? Let's go together against the world and we will shout everyone how bad everyone is to us. It's saying here, these kind of feelings, should now go, and other people's feelings are not your feelings. other people's trickery isn't your world. Cut it out. Cut it out and start again. It's something about saying here, never spend more than 3 days in an extreme feeling. Either way, snap out of it and come up to the where you can see the water, and you'd be like, okay, where is land? Okay, I think I'm gonna go on land now, and I'm gonna dry myself. I want to I don't want to be wet all over anymore here. So it's like come up. And come up, because here with the moon, when someone is down in the moon trying to make decisions from underneath the water, and it's dark on top of it, it's not really, these emotions are not going to be productive. So here I'm seeing that there's going to be a reset. The reset is coming, and that's where the star is coming in. And because of this reset, you are going through, maybe there's like a bit of a restless, uncomfortable sleep or something like that, but it's going to be reset. For many of you, regardless of, for many of you Aries, it could be that whatever has happened to you in your life overall, where you have gone diving down and there is some kind of, you put some kind of title or label to it and saying, you have like a whole A4 page about information about it, is saying just burn it. It doesn't, it's throw it out, burn it. It doesn't, start over. Like it's time to, it's time to reset. That's what the energy is saying. Whether it's extremely bad or extremely good, the energy is saying neutralize it. We are also in Virgo season, which is very much about neutralizing. It's like, don't go, because we are coming from extreme emotional times. And I think a lot of it was set off with the Scorpio full moon, which was back in April. It's like something that has been very, I think Gemini season maybe was a bit sort of lighthearted, but I definitely think that going into Cancer and Leo and then having the Mercury retrograde, I think it took many people down, like downtown, into some places in their mind and stuff like that had to be washed and brought to the surface, but not necessarily, that's not your future. It is past trauma coming to the surface, and resetting is the best way. So that is the final chapter of you dealing with some kind of intense, dark emotions from yourself or others, and the past feelings. It's about neutralizing it. So anything else here for Aries? Now, the person that you are dealing with, we have justice. It's time to reset and seek balance and fairness, but it is to have a neutral feeling. It's no longer about saying like, oh, I want to see this person, I will award, they need a reward. This person, I want to see them burn in hell. It's not going to be an extreme kind of verdict. It's like, because it's not helping you here. That's what I'm seeing. It's not helping you or them. Now, with this person here, I strongly feel that they have neutralized everything around them in their world and their emotions. They seem very neutral. So whether you know this person or not, I'm not sure. It can be a twin flame here, someone you've had a time out from. With the moon, yes, I see that again. Yeah, there is this, what happened? Should I keep my guards up here? Someone is, there is an ending here around you. I do see, Aries, that many of you, yes, you are going to, it's like you could be stuck in, you or someone else could try to make you feel stuck in a world that don't belong to you, and that is a negative thinking. Yeah. Some of you could have even something that has happened to you where you're changing old patterns and behavior, changing the way you handle money, even straining from caring for others. It is high emotions with illusion. Listen to your intuition with work and projects as well. So there is some kind of hefty transition around you, Aries. I see that for many of you, there is taking a little time to reset. And again, it's saying here as well, Aries, it is that when it comes to, if anyone have stabbed you in the back and you feel some type of way, it is basically following in a simple advice and not going down and down and down and down. Even if someone around you keeps repeating that No need to start a revolution, for instance. 3 days is what Spirit is giving you, or a person you're dealing with, to handle some type of truth, and then that is moving forward. That's how the world works. And then it is that sit in the pain, feel the pain, release the pain, and then move on. So I will add a few more messages. So we have, so because the Ace of Swords is now going to reset everything. During the season of Virgo, which we are in right now, there will be some type of truth coming out. There will be clarity. Something will be cleansed here. And regardless of where you are in your relationships with someone, there is a neutral way or status that is coming. Yeah, the world is going to close a cycle of pain, close the cycle of happiness. It's going to close all these cycles. It's saying it doesn't matter. In 100 years, we'll all be dead. No one will remember who we are. It's saying just erase, and live in the now, because this now is what matters. That's what it's saying. There will be some illusions as well. The Empress, the Star. So I feel here there's going to be a swift action towards a twin flame. This could be someone that you haven't spoken to for a very, very long time. Very long time. And there is possibility of happiness and collaboration here in Virgo season. For many of you Aries, I feel I'm picking up for the collective watching the reading today, that many of you Aries have something you're going through that is like, it's almost like washing up trauma and thoughts and limiting beliefs, or other, like there's something about this cleansing. It's not really so much about saying, oh, I am feeling this type of way, therefore if this person knocks on my door, that is the answer. It's not the answer. The answer is the cleansing period of anything that's ever happened to you that have brought you to some type of thinking and hurt. Because even for check other signs in your chart. So I feel this might be for those of you that are Aries sun sign, maybe even with a lot of Aries placements in your chart. Personally, I have Aries South Node and I have Libra North Node. And for Aries South Node, for instance, and Libra, the two factors here that is often is that it's very much of a lone wolf and assuming the worst always. Personally, that's something I've had to learn in my life, or realize in my life, and how to maneuver that, because it's very common to kind of assume the worst. Aries is also the first sign of the zodiac, so having a very childlike way naturally, which is amazing, because that means you can also reset. But also having a childlike way, you know how easily a child gets hurt and how easily a child would look at something like a monster. That is in the sign of Aries, which is a blessing, but it can also be a bad thing if you're an adult and dealing with pain, because the monster, you're making it much bigger than it has to be. So yeah, that is happening in many of yours energy, Aries. Okay, I'm going to add some oracle cards. But the cleansing period that many of you are going through, whatever it is, and for some of you it might not make sense. You'll be like, wow, why are you telling me I'm going to cry? That's a terrible thing to say. Rainbow Wizard, what kind of message is that? No, but it's saying for many of you, there will be some form of that. Some form of that will happen. It could sort of wash over you, and then it will be gone within an hour until 3 days. But it's saying if for some of you, you have someone around you that is making you feel this way and wanting you to kind of buy their pain. If you are the one leaving someone maybe, and you walking on eggshells around a situation, like that is of course another situation, but it's saying here, regardless, you will find a way to cleanse that feeling, and you will come up to the surface and things will be reset. And probably you will be looking back at this chapter of your life, whether it's 3 days, 3 months, 3 years even, that you have cleansed, and you are stronger, and you're able to grasp different realities with a different perception, perhaps without feeling or letting anyone make you feel a negative, or like even make you stuck in the moon. Being stuck in the moon is not a good place to be, you know. So here, that is what is being released here. So it's a lot, for a lot of you are releasing, taking back control of your life, your emotional life. Many of you are saying deception. If there is a lot of deception around you, and you feel that you can put name and shame on the people that have done something to you, and again, yeah, that could be facts, but it won't help you to think about it. It really don't. And as someone that does tarot over the years, I've had to seek various healers, because even though tarot is all energies, it's almost like you will always have some kind of you always absorb energies based on thinking about or witnessing or reading energies or whatever. You will have that, and then suddenly you will then come to conclusion, especially these days when we are pretty much calling the whole world narcissist, myself included. When I'm angry, yes, I can chant out that right, left and center, but it doesn't help me. It doesn't help my future. It doesn't help my emotions. It doesn't help no one. Being neutral about what anyone is, it's like leave that for the spirits, karma, to judge that. It's not for you to judge it. It's not for you to spend time on deceptive people. You know, the more you neutralize someone's behavior towards you and not getting into that world, the less and smaller they become to you. That is the best way. So it's like, remove any fear. Don't let someone have the power over you to have some kind of monster label attached to them, and therefore for the rest of your life, that is going to be part of your legacy. No. Thief, yeah, you could have dealt with a thief. Mature woman. So many of you could mature, you could release a mature person, an older person, older than you person, and very soon you are calling in your soulmate. So many of you could be releasing something that has been, new love. See here, many of you have to release something that has been stuck with you for a very long time, and you'll be saying out loud, no, Rainbow Wizard, I will not release that pain, because that person, they took me to the cleaner again and again and again. Yes, but are you going to make this person the main character in your love life and history book? Is that what you want to tell your children, the person that took you to the cleaner? No, it's not. Why? Is that what you're going to be remembered for? No, you will not be remembered for that. It's not going to serve no one's purpose. So here it is. Either you might tell my words to someone, or you might be telling it to yourself. But it's some kind of energy around you giving that advice. And the advice that you will take here to move forward is really going to make you feel a lot better. Things will move suddenly quickly forward. You're like, oh, that was a positive thing. That was a positive. Then you will be looking back and thinking, oh, I do not want to be in that rabbit hole anytime soon. Thank you very much. That is not where I want. There's not where I want to stay, because here there is codependency and hurt and releasing an ex. For some of you, you are dealing with someone that is making you feel like or they want to target you as a monster. They want to say, Aries, you are the monster. How did you dare leaving me? Anybody that is hurt with codependency issues is always going to make someone a monster when they leave. But in the end, it doesn't matter who breaks up with who, is it? It doesn't matter. All that matters is if people have free will, whether they want to be with someone or not, how they leave or not. It doesn't really matter in the end of the day. It doesn't going to make a difference in the history in the world, is it? It's just to suck it up and move on. And I see that's what you're doing if someone is making you feel like you are a monster for leaving someone. Either way, or someone is being a monster in your world. Either way, that illusion of that being the label that you're going to carry for the next century or the next month or the rest of your life, more accurately. No, that is not you. I'm seeing you are shedding a label. If you're dealing with someone that you will label a narcissist and bad person, someone that is horrible to deal with, just throw the label in the ground. It's almost wash it away. It's like the pandemic, right? If you look at the diagnosis of someone, in reality, how many people are diagnosed? Yes, of course, people speak about their bad experiences, and that is how it is. But it doesn't have to be a label that you carry here. It's just saying for the moment, any negative labels of any kind, even though the world might say that, okay, that's fact, it's not going to serve any purpose. Yeah. And here we have the devil in reverse. We have the King of Cups in reverse. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, Capricorn, someone have been like drunken hooligan, they steal off people, they steal emotions, they run away. Trust me, hurt people. So there is a phase where it's coming up, and it's someone that has been getting way too much attention for their bad behavior. And the bad behavior could be purely also obviously ruled by someone's addiction to something, or someone's this, someone's that. The person is getting way too much attention. Here, the Ace of Swords is releasing it. Here is the Two of Cups. Here is the Twin Flame. The fact is that someone's bad behavior is not going to create your destiny. So for most of you, this is not about advising you. So let's make that clear. This is not about advising you to reunite with a monster or someone that you think of that label, because why would you? Why would you? Because it's not better to, in this modern day, it's, those that label someone for bad behavior are not better than someone that is doing the behavior, because doing the labeling is also a negative action. However, we all do it. We all love to have a good old bitch about to our friends, myself included. That is part of just human nature. We are not so different from, but I don't know, monkeys. we like to be out there and pound our chest and be like, ha, see my power. Now look who's laughing, So here is just saying, that is not what I'm saying. But if someone have hurt you, or someone is labeling you as that, you do something about what you can do something about, and that will bring in this soulmate. That will bring in this twin flame. If you are being a person that know that you have all the negative emotions, maybe you're angry, maybe you're drinking, maybe you're raging, or you have reason to rage, yes, you will not be the perfect state of mind to meet your soulmate, would you? Or if you have a soulmate, they are treating you this way, then no, that would not be the person that you should move forward to in this month, because it won't feel like harmony. Here it says it's harmony. You can only decide your emotions by releasing thoughts. And many of you could maybe seek a healing or something. This is about you neutralizing your own feelings. It's almost like pressing a reset as much as you possibly can. It's say, reset, this is the set of behaviors, this is the thought process, this is how I will do my very best to proceed into the world. And as you do that, that is when this soulmate, this twin flame, this harmonious situation will come towards you very fast. And the person that is coming towards you is also bringing harmony towards each other. So that is where it's going. That is where this release is bringing. And you could be very surprised. Someone here will be very surprised, whether it's you, Aries, or whether it is this person. It's almost like something like miraculous is happening, where you have to say, oh, be damned, I had no idea. Or 6 months ago, if you told me that this is going to happen, or that I'm going to feel this way about something, that I will were to change my mind or feel something about a positive new beginning, absolutely not. But it will be a natural choice. This is not about you like, oh, there's a thief, they just stole my cutlery yesterday, and the Rainbow Wizard said, surely I'm going to feel they're going to change tomorrow. It's not that. This has to do with your own feelings of release. We do know that emotions about someone, whether it's extremely negative or extremely positive, can hardly change so quickly unless you just had an argument with someone, you kiss up and make up. But I don't really feel it is that. This is a new chapter, complete new chapter, where you feel very, very positive about a new beginning after working on yourself, after accepting a new start, after going towards someone and someone going towards you that is the match made in heaven for you. And you will see that everything that you went through that had to do with pain and joy in your past, with past loved ones, anything that you've endured that has been very painful, you are going to release it. And when it's dead, what does it do? It goes to the top of the ocean. It's when someone passes away or drown, you probably find them, I believe, on flowing on the top. It's going up. The sun is going to shine the light, and the truth is going to be there. Not that I know so much about anyone dying, so I probably shouldn't use that example. I have only seen movies. So that is not where I can give so much of an opinion. So there is here underlying energies where someone have had some type of negative emotions. It's just going to change. It's going to heal with the Temperance, Ace of Wands. It's almost like I'm getting, Aries, for you. Let's say if you, well, I think all of us had probably COVID at some point, you know how long it takes to recover, and you'd be like, oh, I remember the last bit. It's like, I remember when I had it, it was like, oh, how did my muscles still feel so bad? And I remember taking a D vitamin. I'm like, whoa, a D shot. Anyway, so within days, I'm like, oh, I can feel normal again. You know what I mean? And I quickly forgot about how I was feeling before. And it's like, and I remember feeling so like, oh, wow, like, I felt like, oh, I'm going to do this. I rolled in courses. I spent more time doing tarot. I did a lot of more positive things because I was like, oh my God, I will never take being healthy or well for granted after you've had like something, you know, that has really floored you in any, whatever it is. That's just my example. But, you know, then you are just like, wow, and I'm going to make the most out of this new chapter. Oh my God, I wish I didn't spend so much time feeling bad. But you know, everything in life has a cycle. And I think more than ever before, the world is impacted by energies, because I think we all spend more time on our own than we ever did before as well. And spending time in our own head, trust me, is not a good thing. I am not very good with that. If you put me on my own, away from the world, I always say I do love my own company. I really do. But that is because I have access to communication that I'm communicating. But if you were to put it yourself in your own head day on day in and make your own verdicts on life, you probably will it will be inaccurate for many, and you will be overthinking something that you just snapped up on the street, and you're like, oh, I bet that person thinks something bad about me, and that person too. And that is linked to how I was feeling 3 years ago. So yeah, I better stay alone because the world is a monster. So yeah, I think there is that reset. Aries, you are resetting a major pile of dark, deep emotions that you've been sitting on, or someone is sitting on you. It's going to feel like, gosh, thank God this is over. Thank God that I can look forward to this new feelings, and I feel optimistic. I want to celebrate. I want to plan the future with someone. I want to start this new project, you know. And whoever hurt you, they're gonna feel so small. They're gonna just be so small. And the thing is, you don't even have to be thinking about how small they are, because they're gonna disappear from your mind. Someone like that, they don't deserve a seat in your mind at all, because when you release the pain about someone, you will also release that person, and they will just become someone in your past without even a name they deserve. So Aries, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and check out other signs in your chart. Thank you, and have a great weekend.